All right. Welcome to Totally Clutch. I wanted to do a special episode today on something I just haven't been able to shake. So, the impact that the pandemic has had on women is absolutely astounding. In September of 2020, the numbers absolutely shook me, and they've just been getting worse. In September of 2020, women were leaving the workforce at rates that were 4 times higher than that of men. Then in December of 2020, women accounted for 100% of the 140,000 jobs that were lost in that month. And that was at the same time that men gained, albeit a small gain, but they gained. So the reason that women are leaving the workforce varies. So some of it is job loss, some of it is having to care for children that are doing remote learning from home. But studies have shown that after being out of the workforce for 8 months, your likelihood or the ease in which you have to find a new job is reduced by 50%. That's 8 months. And a lot of us have been out of work for a lot longer than that. So the bottom line with that is that these losses are going to have a long-term effect on a demographic that was already well behind their male counterparts in both pay and rank. So to add to that absolute shit pile, women are now being asked illegal questions in job interviews related to their children and their childcare, their access to childcare. So, that's not going to make it any easier for them to find another job. So I'm lucky to work predominantly with women. So the conversation's been coming up more and more in the meetings that I'm having and in the women's groups that I'm a part of. And through these conversations, the power of online business has risen to the surface as a way for women to use the skills that they've gained in the workforce while having flexibility in their schedule and the opportunity to close the wage gap. But starting a business is really hard. And starting a business in the middle of a pandemic is even harder with kids home 100% of the time and everything else that you have going on as a result. So I wanted to pass along some tools that could help. And these tools are for you if you are finding yourself in this situation. I also encourage you to share these tools with anybody else that you know that could benefit. So I was speaking to a friend the other day, and this is somebody that I trust as an expert in the entrepreneurial space. So Corey Lowe is the expert when it comes to validating brand new businesses. And she's actually launching an exclusive program that has limited spots for people who are struggling with launching their first business with no capital. I mean, this pandemic caught us all by surprise. So if you are finding yourself at home, you probably didn't have a ton of time to prepare for that. You didn't have a ton of time to save. So, this program that she's launching is for people that are launching a business with no capital. They're interested, or the program will help in finding clarity on what to offer and where to start. And the program also helps with building a network to help you both promote and sell your offer. And her program basically takes you from business idea to your first paying client so that you can validate that you have what it takes to become an entrepreneur. So this really could be the transformation that you've been looking for or waiting for. And she's actually going to be closing the applications on February 10th. So I wanted to make sure that I let you know as soon as I heard about it, because I do think that it's a great opportunity. And her customers, her clients have had insane success. The other thing that I wanted, oh, first, I'll let you know that I am going to put a link. I'll do that right now, put a link in the chat for you to schedule a call with her if you're interested in finding out more. Um, the other thing that I wanted to let you know about is that I also have a program that walks you step by step through building an e-commerce store in less than a day. So if you want to find out more about that program, if you've always been interested in starting an e-commerce store, maybe you've been, thinking of ideas to make an income while you're at home, um, You can find out more about the program by visiting thecompleteonlinestore.com/enroll. So those are two opportunities. I encourage you, if you are in this place, if you are trying to figure out what to do, if you just have questions, by all means, please reach out. You can email me at hello@clutchbusinesses.com, because women are absolutely so resilient. And I just want to encourage you to let's all just lift each other up out of this. Thank you.